Hi everyone, I am CJ Cooper and this is my mom, Dr. Terry Cooper, and we just wanted to talk today about heart and brain love. And like it or not, emotions are a big part of that. And so we have a couple, I love emotions. We have a couple techniques for you to utilize to help with that heart and brain love. One of those being neuro-emotional technique, or NET. Now that technique you need a practitioner for, which we both practice NET, but they also have FAST, which is First Aid Stress Tool. I did a video on that a couple months ago, so I'll make sure to include that link in this post. But both of those are very beneficial in that heart and brain love. There's also something called EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique, and that looks like what?
That looks like this. But before I go there, I want to just put a little bit of science behind the emotional part. So Candace Pert, who was a renowned neuroscientist, without the benefit of a doubt, I mean, it was proven that we have neuropeptides that are connected to every single cell of our body. And that is important to realize that this is real. This is not a voodoo, a what is going on kind of thing. This is the real deal. And emotions affect us. And
like it or love it.
Yeah, and she hates, every time an emotion shows up, she has a fit. But it is so critical for optimal health. And that's really what we're trying to discuss with all of this, is how to have optimal health. So what I have been wanting to do for a long time is the emotional freedom technique, and to do a demo on that. So emotional freedom technique is something you can do at home. And the first thing I want you to think about is whatever's going on, whatever the stress is, okay? For instance, I'm flying out tomorrow. Let's just say I'm flying out tomorrow morning. I've got to get up really early. I need to make sure that I'm going to be at the airport on time and have the car there on time. And you know what? I've never missed a flight, and I fly all the time. But I still have this feeling like I'm going to miss it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how angst am I? Probably a 4. I'm not really high, but I do have a little angst. Do I need to be? Probably not, right? So, but I'm a 4. So whatever it is that you're having angst about, make sure you give it a ton, like from 1 to 10. It's a 10, it's a 1, whatever that is. And then what I'm going to show you is a couple ways that you can tap it out. And anyone who's ever done some of this work with me, it's funny, her soccer team from high school, college, we tap it out. But I love this protocol. You can do it with sports. You can do it with anything that might give you a little bit of angst, okay? So the words are this: I totally and completely love myself, even though I have to fly out tomorrow. So I'm gonna use their acupuncture points. I'm gonna show you. If I take my hands like this, it's these 2 little knobs, okay, right here, both sides. And I'm gonna tap those. And I'm going to say, I totally and completely love myself, even though I have to fly out tomorrow.
Even though I have to deal with emotions.
And you know what, maybe more of my angst as I say that is because I gotta leave CJ, right? Because I'm going home, and I might even kind of feel that a little bit. Like, I kind of like to stay in my happy place. You know, I love Florida. I don't really want to leave, but I have to go back because I have a 15-year-old at home and a husband at home and a home at home, right? You know, so I have to go back, and it's okay. I totally and completely love myself. I have great friends and family there, as long as I know I can come back, right? Now I'm going to go to the top of my head, right in the center. I totally and completely love myself, and I'm going to put my hand on my heart, even though I have to go back to Iowa. I was not such a bad place. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that, okay? And take some big breaths, right? Now, if I'm still not clear, I'm gonna go right underneath my eyes and do the same thing. Go right on my cheekbones. I totally and completely love myself, even though I'm flying home tomorrow. It's not the plane that bothers me. It's not the flying that bothers me. I think it might be leaving you. If that still isn't clear, I'm gonna go to my lung points. So my lung points are the clavicle, right underneath them, these little holes. I totally and completely love myself, even though I'm flying home around. I'm already feeling better. And then I just put my hand over my heart, and I totally love myself. And I'm gonna fly home tomorrow. But I have a flight coming back, so I'm Thanks, everybody.